Hello, finally got the right picture. Okay, hello everyone.
Hello. What's everybody up to today? Where are you watching from? Hey, Sally.
Hello, hello. So those of you who are just tuning in for the very first time, I am Hanya Hanyelas.
And I'm Amber of Sweet Ams. And this is usually the cookie lunch break, but today it's the strawberry lunch break.
Yes, strawberry lunch break. We are usually joined by Marlene, but now we are rotating Marlene of Montreal Confections. So we are 3 cookie decorators, and we are rotating every week on Tuesdays. I think next week is it me and you again, or is it Mar?
I think it's you and Mar. Yeah, I'll have to check.
I'm gonna be with Marlene next week, but today Amber is here and she's going to put her decorating skills to a great test. What are you going to do today for us?
So today, let me bring up my little picture. Chocolate covered strawberries. This was a suggestion from one of my subscribers, Wendy. So thank you to Wendy for suggesting something a little different. So if you guys are doing any Valentine's Day gift sets, you might want to add these in there with your cookies and whatever else you're offering. So, you know, I usually work with royal icing, and working with chocolate is very different. I find it pretty difficult to do, but I made it work. So let me show you. I'm going to bring in this.
Let me just quickly, while we're doing that, say hello to a few people. Hi, Philip. Hello. Hi, Sally. Thanks for being here. Jackie, South Texas. What's the weather like, guys, for you? Hello, Utah, Cincinnati. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Camille.
Oh, hi. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Hi, Byron, Mickey. Hello, everyone. Thanks for being here. And now I'm going to give it to, oh, wow, what's this? I haven't used this chocolate before.
Okay, so I was in Michael's the other day trying to get all my supplies for this, and this brand is called Sweet Tooth Fairy. So normally I was just using the Wilton brand melting chocolate, which is, I've always used that, love it, but couldn't find it in Michael's, so I bought this Sweet Tooth Fairy brand.
I think last week we talked about that. I think Michael's is getting rid of Wilton stuff.
We couldn't find any Wilton stuff. I don't know what's going on, but I was like, where's the Wilton stuff?
Hello, everyone. Yes, I think that's what's happening. You can also actually in the grocery store, they often have, I hope I'm going to pronounce it correctly. Is it Ghirardelli?
Yes.
That I also like
a dipping chocolate.
Yeah, dipping chocolate. I also like their chocolate as well.
Yeah. So yeah, Wilton. Okay. Wilton has gone from Michael's. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, but okay. Anyway, this. Yeah.
Did you like working with this chocolate?
I loved it. This stuff is so forgiving. Like, it's not really like, you know, it's not like chocolate where you have to temper it. And
yeah, it's compound chocolate, right? It's compound chocolate. It's easy
to use. Melt it and keep it warm, and it's like it sets up so fast. It's shiny, like it's. I got it a little bit too hot, so I did have some streaks in my dark chocolate. But you know what? Just cover it up with some luster dust, and nobody's gonna know. So I really enjoyed working with this because it was very easy to use for chocolate. You know,
how much was it? You said you found it in Michael's? Was it expensive?
I don't remember.
Okay. We are doing only Tuesdays now, so it actually, I have to say, it was a little too much for us to keep doing Tuesday and Fridays because it takes a couple of days for us to actually prepare, right? So just to prepare what we are going to work on. So it was a bit too demanding. So we are sticking to Tuesdays, making sure we are bringing you fresh content for our lives.
Okay, so then for piping with chocolate, I like to use parchment bags. I really have a good reason for it. I guess because I'm like nervous that if I put it in the microwave, it's gonna melt. So I just use parchment bags.
So do you make these yourselves? Can you back up a little bit?
Let me see how far I can.
Okay, excellent, excellent. This is so
There
much.
we go.
Thank you. So did you cut the triangles?
Yes. So I've got my parchment triangle here.
You are so brave. I just bought them. I just bought triangles.
You can buy triangles. That's fine too. So I mean, it's kind of, you'd have to like roll one corner to the middle point, roll the other side around, and have it meet up in the middle point. And then these little pieces, you just move them back and forth, and then you can like adjust the opening.
Mm-hmm.
So you pull them tight or you loosen it. So I like to start tight and then cut it as I need it, you know? And then you can just fold this in.
I like to use these parchment bags also.
So I wouldn't use it for royal icing because it would dry out very quickly, but I do use it for chocolate because you can just pop this in the microwave when it gets, when
it was very fast. It was very quick what you did. So yes, is it Inge? Yes, the recording of each live is available. I don't know if it's available right after we are done. It takes a bit of time for the each platform to process it. We are streaming to YouTube and Facebook, so I believe you are watching on YouTube. So you can find all the lives that we did in the past in a tab on each of our channels. Haniela Sweet and Montreal Confections. There's a tab that says live. If you click on that tab, new screen will come up and it will show you all the lives from the past 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Yes, you will be able to watch it as replay.
We've been doing it a while. So anyway, working with chocolate, like I said, is kind of difficult. The thing that I find the most difficult is that it sets up fast. So if you have your little bag sitting here, it's going to get like, you won't be able to squeeze it out because it's going to set up in the bag. So you have to keep warming it up. So what I did is I just kept my oven on the lowest setting, which was 135 Fahrenheit. And that it's a little bit too hot for this, but like it did keep it warm. I was able to use it. So I would just pop this into the oven for a couple minutes just to, melt it a little bit. So that's what I did. You can also, if you have like some kind of a warming plate, you could
also, I'm thinking if you could heat up a baking sheet and use that. I just used piping bags, and I haven't had issue microwaving it for like 5 seconds and then squeezing it a little bit.
Yeah,
that's good to know. I understand your concern because what if it melts? Yeah, that's not ideal.
All right, so since this is it's difficult to work with, I am gonna show you some little video clips that I made, and where did we go and how do I get us? There we go. Wait. Sorry, guys.
We're trying a new feature. We are using StreamYard to stream to YouTube and Facebook. And so we're trying a new feature here, and I'm just going to say hello to everyone. So Kim, yes, we are only doing Tuesdays, but you can also sign up for my newsletter. I'm gonna put a link in the comments. And newsletter, cookie decorating newsletter. Oh, here we go. And you can get reminders for the lives through the newsletter. I sent them out on Tuesdays, every Tuesday before the live.
Yes,
so let's go. I'm excited.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, pouring it into a little microwave safe dish, and then I just microwave that on like low power, for like 30 seconds at a time, mix it up. And then you can just dip your strawberries in the melted chocolate. I kind of did it like, side to side to get everything covered. The strawberries I used weren't that great, I feel like, like they didn't have a stem. They're just whatever I found in the grocery store. So if you can find better strawberries, then did you let them come to room temperature
before dipping?
Oh yes. So I wash them, let them dry completely at room temperature, and because if you put a cold strawberry in here, your chocolate's going to harden up very quickly. So that's a good point, Han.
I don't think it's gonna stick to the strawberry actually, because strawberry, like if you notice, the skin is pretty slick. So
Yeah.
there's gonna be probably a gap between, and they won't stick, or maybe the juices will.
Mhm.
Oh, you use a toothpick.
That's a good idea.
That's
So,
a good idea.
Mhm. And then I just put them on a parchment paper lined baking sheet. And when I put them down, I kind of like slide it forward a little bit so that the foot doesn't form in the front, just make it look a little bit nicer. And then here's the white chocolate. So this one I did fully, but some of them I did where like to make the tuxedo where you just do it partially, which I'll show you coming up.
So you use double boiler and the warm way. Yes, exactly. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's
So
what I.
Other,
yeah. That's what I do.
Mhm.
Also, you can have you can bring the water to boil, and it will keep warm for a pretty long time, and just have your bowl of chocolate on there.
I just wanted to mention that when I'm dipping these, to get rid of the excess, I touch the strawberry to the chocolate to kind of like pull the excess off instead of just like drizzling it from above. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I understand. You like sewing like ice. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So that helps get rid of a lot of the excess chocolate.
Oh, okay, Sarah, I wash mine with vinegar and I'm sorry, Sharon. Sorry, my eyesight. With water, vinegar and water. Let them dry. Do you find that they last longer? Because I've tried that with my blueberries. I soak them. I read that online that you suppose it's like prolongs the life of berries, and I did that, and they did last for a very long time with blueberries. It's like a solution. I think it was like a 1-to-3 ratio, water to vinegar or something. It did work, but I don't know if do you find that then strawberries last longer, Sharon? Can you share your experience? Thank you.
So this one is the one I was talking about where I dipped it on one side and then the other side. So this one, I think I was going to make like a dress, kind of a wedding dress type thing. So then you've got like this V-neck pattern with the chocolate.
Mm-hmm. That's very pretty. Very popular also, right?
Yeah. So this one next to the little
first time dipping strawberries?
Is this my first time? Probably not. I don't really like remember doing it in the past, but I can't imagine that I've never done it before. Okay, so this is the tuxedo. So I did a layer of white and then you go in with the dark on the two sides and then the back too. Yeah, tuxedo dip.
Tuxedo dip, yes.
And then
Sylvia, yes. Also, you can also use Merkin's chocolate. Yes, Merkin's is also
what is that?
Merkin's chocolate is another brand that makes dipping chocolate.
Okay.
Chocolate. They also they come in a wide range of colors. I actually have some still here. There are so many different brands out there that if you can find certain brand, maybe look for a different brand. And also, what can differ from brand to brand is the liquidity of it. I worked with some chocolate locally that was it melted. It was very runny, almost like water. So I had to let it sit for a little bit to make sure that it's thick enough. So now you're putting your chocolate into the
this little parchment bag that I showed you earlier, just filling that up because I'm going to pipe some details with that. And when you close your parchment bag, you want to make sure that the seam, you're folding away from the seam when you close this up. So I've got the seam on the bottom and then I'm folding up the bag. And you can tape it shut too if you want to, but I just kind of held it shut as I was piping.
Okay, so Sharon thank you for answering. So this is in regards to the vinegar water. So I do find they do. I also feel like it's more sanitary. Thank you.
All right, tuxedo strawberry. So I'm just piping a lapel. Is that what it is?
Please let us know what this is called. Did you look up like tuxedo? I always know it's You're gonna laugh because for everything that I don't know, like the little parts, whatever, I put in, let's say, I would put tuxedo anatomy. It comes up,
I know, like
it comes
yeah.
up, you use the word anatomy and it will come, whatever it will come up.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Google
thank you,
understands
Anthony. Okay.
me. Finally, somebody understands me. Yes, it's okay. It's
I know, I'm always like Googling like parts of things. Like what is, like I did a shoe cookie and I'm like, what is this part that you put the lace through? Like what is
telling
that?
you, shoe anatomy. You put it in, it'll get a shoe.
Okay. Good to know.
I think I actually did learn about shoe anatomy when I was doing my sneaker cake.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
This is so cute. I love it.
So I have a question. So I can see my internet connection is not good, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see the video okay still?
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, let's ask the folks. Are you guys? Can you guys see the video? Okay. Is it? Are you able to? Oh, now the swirls. I was waiting for
Yeah.
these.
So this I had to do filigree on the strawberries, and
Oh.
it's hard enough in royal icing, but you know.
Yes, it's fine. Yes, the video is fine. Okay, it's a little for some it's a little blurry, but there's not much we can do about that at this point. Thank you for preparing these.
No problem.
So Byron, okay, if I eat Byron, if I eat strawberries, would I be doing frog crafts? Is this something I should? Is this from a book?
I've not heard of this. I don't know if that's.
I don't know. Are you referring to a book or something? I don't know. I have no idea. Sorry. This is so beautiful. Was this difficult? Did you find this difficult? You usually do a flat surface, flat cookie?
It was, doing it and then getting on the sides. Like, this is why I don't decorate cakes, because you have to get out all these like weird angles, you know?
You're doing amazing. I mean, it's a small strawberry. I think you're doing really great. And it's chocolate. It's completely different medium, too.
Yeah. But I mean, this chocolate, the Sweet Tooth Fairy brand, it was easier to work with than you were using like real, chocolate.
So we have Christy. Thank you. It's a shoelace haul. Thank you for that. Remember that for the next time. It's a shoelace.
So the name is an aglet?
I think it's a name. No, I think not. It's a. Oh, is it aglet? Okay, you lost me, Christy.
Yeah. Okay, so here, let me show you what I'm doing here. I made these little dots, didn't like them, so I just scraped them off. That's all you have to do if you don't like it. Just get rid of it, and you can start.
And for that, you're using your decorating tool. I see you using
my 2-in-1 tool. And then I did another type of bead border, my usual,
It's so funny that you're completely replicating your like cookie decorating. Even the border with the chocolate, it's gotta be beaded border. I guess that's the most elegant strawberry I've ever seen, right?
This is the dress. Oh, stencil, I know.
What the edging does, it makes it really like a nice finish. It cleans up the edge and makes it more elegant. Yes. Oh, okay. So islet is the whole shoelace hole. Thank you.
Or is it pronounced eyelet?
Or is it eyelet? Well, like maybe it's eyelet. It's not, okay.
Are we pronouncing it?
I'm just gonna call it a hole of the shoe.
Wow,
Angie, you made 200 chocolate-covered strawberries around Easter.
Wow.
Do you need my address?
Mary Lou, I'm using Sweet Tooth Fairy brand chocolate discs. So they're like, it's basically just like melt coating chocolate. Very easy to use, very forgiving. Loved it.
Oh, so it is eyelet.
Eyelet, okay.
Also, it's like an eyelet we like on cookies.
Yeah.
Right? I love that on dresses as well. Hello, Jeremy. Oh, Susan, it reminds you of decorated Easter egg.
Yeah. And another one. What did I do here? I don't even remember. Oh, okay. So if you don't want to do all that, just a little simple drizzle back and forth is also a very nice, elegant look on a strawberry. So that's a really simple way to go if you don't want to go through all that trouble of the filigree.
You froze for a little bit.
Oh.
Were you trying to? Let's see.
No, I was just saying it's that little did you see the drizzle part? Let's go back.
Let's go back. We are experimenting with new feature, guys. There's always something interesting happening during the live.
Right. Can you see this now?
I don't know what everybody else is seeing, but I'm seeing your previous screen with the dress.
Oh no! All right. Well, since we're having issues, do you want to take our little?
I'm just gonna go ahead since Amber today showed us how to use her decorating skills using a different medium than cookies. So I want to, guys, tell you about my blog. I have a blog, hanielas.com. And I also share non-cookie related recipes. Now this is also, these are hoopie pies, like little cakes, sponge cakes, strawberry hoopie pies. And as you see here, I used my decorating skills to create a rose shape on the top.
I love that so much.
Oh, thank you. And also this I made 10, 12 years ago, maybe longer. So these are, these are meant for 11 years almost. So 12 to 2012. So these are biscotti. And you can even purchase your biscotti already chocolate covered and just do maybe something more personalized. You can pipe, like this was for bridal shower. You can do also maybe birthday or Valentine's Day. You can add little hearts or maybe pipe I love you or something like that. It might be really cute. And I have a recipe for really nice biscotti on my blog. Also, these are very popular. Valentine's Day s'mores. Who likes s'mores?
Oh, I do.
Yes, everything is homemade, including the graham crackers. Delicious recipe that you can also use to make these. What are these called? Sizzle sticks or swizzle sticks?
Swizzle sticks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are also, it's a type of, I guess these are also s'mores, right? It's a stick and I glued a heart on top of it and then I added some chocolate and micro marshmallows. So something to think about. If you are in a rush and you don't have time to decorate, you can use chocolate to decorate instead of royal icing. And chocolate, hardens pretty quickly, so you'll be done in no time.
Yes.
Also, these are really fun to make. Little chocolate piñatas, or what else would you call chocolate heart piñatas? Yeah. So you can fill these with candies. I did use a plastic mold to make these, and let me know if you'd like to see any of these next week during the live, because I am going to be here on the 14th of February. We have a live on Valentine's Day. So I consider doing one of these or maybe doing these chocolate hearts. I'll see. But these are really fun to make. You just need a plastic mold for those.
I think the molds would be a great. Oh, Angie wants to see s'mores.
S'mores? Okay, well, the s'more, yeah, okay, sorry, I gave you too many options. S'mores, I would have to make the marshmallows, and that might be a little too much to do. But the s'mores, I have a full recipe is on the blog, including the marshmallows and the graham crackers. You just need to get to hanielas.com, and you can search for graham crackers and Valentine's treats.
Awesome.
Yeah, okay. Nancy would like to see the piñata. I would like to see you do the cookie with the rose in the middle, how you fold it and put it.
The little whoopie pies? Is that what you're talking about?
Whoopie pies, yes. Those are really fun. Yeah, I might show those also. Yeah, I'll show you maybe a few things. Something quick, because on the 14th we can't really, I want to make sure that I show you something you can do last minute.
Yeah, you can do it that afternoon, have it done before the end of the day.
Exactly. So can you show us how you apply the luster dust?
Yeah, let me just, before we go, I'm just going to put a link to my cookie art club here. I know a lot of you are already members of this cookie art club. So that's where I have all my full-length tutorials, recipes. You can share your cookie photos with me over there. So that's it's like Patreon. So we all have our page, Mar and Han and I all have a Patreon. So it's very similar, but it's more like, it's easier for you to interact with me and with each other. So I really like that. And everything's very organized. All the videos, they're organized by category, which is very exciting for me. So let's try this again. Can you see that?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, we can see that. This is your beautiful
That was the last one. And then, oh yeah, so you got to pat down the little leaves sometimes. So this is what I was trying to show you earlier with the drizzle. So just very simple back and forth.
This is such a timeless technique, isn't it? It's like you can't go wrong with this. So if you need a last minute Valentine's Day gifts, chocolate covered strawberries are really easy to make.
Yes. Let me just show you. So, okay. So you saw that I have like gold strawberries. Let's just see how I did that, because that's a lot of fun to do. So this is one that I did this morning. So these don't last very long is the other thing about these. So I made the ones that you're seeing now. I had to make them last week. And I kept one just to test it. And it is, I don't even want to show you. It's like not good. It doesn't look good.
From last week?
Last week, yeah.
So how long would you say they last? I know, Angie, if you are still on a call, if you make 200, 250 of those every year, what's your experience? How long do these last? From what did, like, if do they last? I guess they don't last a week.
I would say 2 days. Okay, so I'm using Sweet Sticks Luster Dust. I have so many colors of this stuff. This one is called 24 Karat Gold. I'm just taking a dry duster brush. Just gonna get rid of the excess. And then this chocolate has already set up. It's totally dry.
That's a really big bottle you have there. The container is full of dust.
Yeah, it's actually not very big. I don't know why it looks big on camera. It
looks quite big. It's nice.
This is a 10 milliliter container, it says.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty tiny. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply the dust on here. So the thing that's kind of strange about adding the dust is that they end up looking more silver than anything, I find, because you kind of lose the color and you're just left with like the luster. You know what I mean?
What's the brand of the dust?
This is Sweet Sticks.
Sweet Sticks.
But it still looks really cool to have like this super shiny finish on the chocolate. I don't know why that keeps happening.
Everybody's saying 2 to 3 days. They last for about 2 to 3 days.
Yeah. So the one I have, I don't remember what day I made these last week. Maybe like Wednesday it was.
Did you send me the picture?
I didn't. I will.
Them?
Oh, when I made them, I did. Yes.
We'll have to see.
So isn't that neat?
It's beautiful. I like how it really transformed the strawberry.
Yeah. So there's all kinds of fun stuff you can do. Okay, so also I have this really beautiful.
Oh, what's that?
This is a mold. I guess it's silicone, and it's got, I don't remember where I got it, but if you are looking for molds like this, you should check Etsy first to see, look up, flower silicone mold. They have so many beautiful options on Etsy. And then if you can't find anything, maybe go to Amazon for that. but this was like surprisingly easy to use. It's so intricate. I don't know if you can see the details here in this flower.
Yeah, we can. I think I can see all the petals. Yes, it is quite detailed.
So that was just with the white chocolate that I was using earlier. And then you can not paint, but dust these.
So I think it was Angie. Is this luster dust? Can you mix it with vodka?
Yes, this is what I would normally use with vodka when I'm painting. But you can also use it dry. So that's what I'm going to do now.
Susan, can you drizzle? Well, I think you can do as many strawberries as.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Do a bunch at a time. Get them all in the sheet tray and just do the whole tray. So this color is called Pink Gelato. This is also luster dust from Sweet Sticks.
So this is a question for you. I don't know. I'm from Caribbean. Your online class, do you give out certificate when someone finishes the class?
I don't do. It's not like a class. It's just like every single tutorial that I have is on there. So it's not really like a class, and I don't have a certificate. But one day when I go back to Wilton, they give certificates when I teach.
Yeah, when you're searching for molds, this is important. Make sure that you look for food safe molds.
Yes. You can also make your own with Amazing Mold Putty, which is something that I've done a lot. I just use jewelry that I have and I make a mold out of Amazing Mold Putty. And that stuff is awesome. So now I'm just going to add a little bit of a darker pink. This color is called Magnolia. And I did put the supply list for this project on Coffee, and it's also in all the groups on Patreon and in the Cookie Club. So all the supplies that I used for these strawberries
are coffee shop is it's your coffee shop.
Yeah.
Who else is right? I did red chocolate and put on gold luster dust. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I've seen red chocolate strawberries. That's a nice different
Oh
shape.
yeah, that must be really pretty.
Sylvia, they have molds at Hobby Lobby. Yes, you guys can check out different craft stores. They carry different molds. You can maybe find something there if you are in a rush and you don't have time to wait for the mailing.
So this is our chocolate rose. And then, yeah, I'll just show you how I finish these off if I can figure this out again. There we go. So this was like the other flower that is on that mold that I just showed you. It's like 3 little flowers with leaves. So I dusted those and just attached a little chocolate.
So adorable.
So then you have like, so these can go beyond Valentine's Day, like use them for a wedding or a bridal shower or something.
Yeah, exactly.
So I had a lot of fun with these, and then I'll just show you the final look. There they are.
Beautiful. So who ate all of these?
My husband took them to work.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So they ate them?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. Thank you, Wendy, again for suggesting something a little different this time.
I don't even know what they're called. The big, huge cookie numbers with the filling in between and the decorations. I did something like that years ago. It wasn't a number. It was a monstera leaf. I cut out a large monstera, leaf out of the cookie, and then I did a lot of decorations. Why? Do you have a question about those? they're really fun to make. They're less fun to cut. Unless you use, for those, I would recommend using a cookie dough that is on a softer side, maybe like the soft cookie dough, soft sour cream cookie dough that I have. But then if the cookie is too big, then you're with being it's a little softer, you might have to handle it a little differently so it doesn't accidentally break. Otherwise, yeah, they're fun. They're fun to make. I don't know if you are you planning on making some.
She just asked how long would you bake them for?
Oh, the cookies? Well, it depends on the size, obviously. It depends on the size. If you're making a, I don't know, 20-inch, I don't know how big you want to make them, so you have to adjust the size. I would probably poke some holes in them so they don't, we don't have bubbles and stuff with such a large cookie, but it depends on the size. Maybe one on one baking sheet, or if you want to do two on one, depends. I would start 10, 11 minutes and then look at that. If you see, I would go probably a little longer just because if you're adding whipped cream or something, it will seep into the cookie. So maybe a little crispier. Oh, yes. The meringue sweater. I remember.
Kathy, do you refrigerate the berries? Yes. So I refrigerated them overnight and then the next day they were totally fine. But that's all you're going to get out of them. Like maybe another day they would have lasted, but put them in the fridge if you're going to keep them. I mean, if you're serving them like later that day, just leave them out, because the chocolate it's not going anywhere unless it's like a super hot day.
Thank you, Kim, for the suggestion. You just gave me a
yeah
in my head now. It's like it's there.
Yeah, we love suggestions. It really inspires us.
Yeah, I love that idea. I sometimes forget what's out there, Do we have any last questions? Do you ever use buttercream? Yes, yeah. I do use buttercream. Do you use buttercream?
I do, yeah. That's another thing that I find a little bit hard to work with. Like I'm just not used to it, Like I just know royal icing so well that if I work with something else, it's a little bit harder for me to do. But I do love buttercream because it's so delicious and soft.
I find it faster to work with, and if you refrigerate it, you can also do some stenciling.
Yeah.
And you can also with buttercream, although it's not like royal, but you can create transfers with buttercream, and I've done that in the past. You can create stencil transfers or just spike transfers, stick them in the fridge, and then you can pop them on your individual cookies. It's really fun. So maybe we will do some buttercream decorating also in the future. We just love when you give us your suggestions.
Jeremy's asking about the the YouTube play button. Where's yours?
Mine is here. Oh, you can see it. You can see it. It's there.
There's our matching YouTube play button.
Yes. So yeah, matching. Oh, yours is behind you as well. Yes. So yes, we both of us are on YouTube. Amber is very close to 1 million, I would say, right?
I wouldn't say. I mean,
well, you know what I mean.
Close. It's gonna take a while, but
relatively close. But it's you're headed that direction. So
yeah, maybe I'll get another button.
Yeah, that'll be fun. You all much. Yes. So maybe, okay. Do you use the buttercream that gets stiff? I do use buttercream. I created a hybrid buttercream. I use it for cookies, and it hardens. Yeah. So maybe I'll use that.
A vegan episode. That's a great idea. Yeah.
Actually, funny that you say vegan. So yesterday I went to do. Sorry, I interrupted you again. I went to the store here in Spain. They don't have there's no Michaels, and I'm all sad. You don't see the tears, but I'm crying. There's no Michaels. And so we went to it's like a home decor store. And what do you know? I'm just like browsing through the aisles, and I'm like, what's that? And they had they had food covers. I was like, oh, I was
That's
running.
awesome.
And actually, these are suitable for vegans and vegetarians. This brand,
Nice.
this is Progel. So I bought. They had pastel wine.
Oh, nice.
I didn't get that, but I might go back there and
That
get
sounds like a fun store.
So they had these, and I also bought because I don't have enough unicorns in my life, so I bought some unicorn cutters, and this set came with like everything, with the mother and the child. I actually bought it because of the mini. I have to say that's how ridiculous I am. I don't know when I will be using these, but yeah. So maybe we will do the vegan one. That should be do the aquafaba royal icing, vegan cookies, and I know there is a huge market for that and interest in that, especially now with the eggs being so expensive, right?
I know.
Okay. Oh wow! So you're not that far off.
Not that far. It just like, it
Come on, guys.
at the very beginning it's like this, and then it's like, so it'll take a little while to get there.
I've been there. I've been trying to pass the mark.
And there's yours, 447, Camille says.
Oh, is it? Okay, thank you. Yeah, we've been at it for a while. So we tried to come up
10
with
years.
Let's see. I would like to see a session all about how to use dehydrator for drying royal icing on cookies. Now, I think, do you have dehydrator?
No.
Yeah, I don't have dehydrator. I actually use my oven as my dehydrator, I have to
Me
say.
too.
And it has been working really well for me. I set it to the lowest temperature. I keep the oven door ajar, and it's working. It just, I think, depends on what kind of settings do you have in your oven. I have a fan setting with the heat, which is...
And you can keep your fan on when the door is open?
Yes, well, not just ajar.
Okay.
If I fully open them, it stops. But if I just keep them ajar, I put a kitchen towel there, or you can use a wooden spoon or something to just keep them. Maybe it's like maybe this. It just allows the moisture to escape.
Yes.
From the oven. So I use my oven. I don't have a dehydrator, but we can. I think Marlene has a dehydrator, and we can. She can maybe give some pointers about using dehydrator.
Mm-hmm.
Who does have enough unicorns in? Clearly, I don't. Yes, thank you, Jeremy. All right, everyone. Oh, thanks, Jay. What's your last question? What's your favorite cookie size?
3 inches is my favorite cookie size.
3
Maybe
inches.
3.5.
3 inches, yeah. Mine too. 3, yeah, exactly. That's a good eating size. I also like this size. This is maybe 1.5. I think maybe maybe, or maybe 2. This is maybe 2 inches.
Mm-hmm.
This is like, but I do prefer also about around 3 inches.
Yeah.
As for the cookies, yeah, because it's a good size for individual. Like it's not too big. Gotta go. Thank you, and good luck.
Thanks for watching, Camille.
How do you organize all your supplies? How do you organize all your supplies?
I don't. The only thing.
Now I was not expecting that.
No, I've got like little containers here and there, but it's not like behind you. You've got it all like your scissors are in one place, and you've got all your little.
That's an illusion. That's an illusion. Yeah. No, I do. Ever since we moved and I have my studio, I've been trying really hard to keep everything. I actually reorganized a couple of weeks ago, and because I never had that, so I always had everything not in boxes, and I had to go get it. Now I can actually. I'm like, well. can actually have it out, so I don't because I use it. I don't have to put it away all the time. So
Right.
I have things out, but I do have everything in boxes. Here, my cutters are all stored in boxes because we are in coastal town, so you have salt air, and salt air. I find it's even more harmful than moisture, because in Pennsylvania, everything we had so humid, and I really didn't have as much trouble with cutters rusting as with salt air. So I have everything in containers, in airtight containers, and it's organized by category. If you follow me on Instagram, I do believe I shared a story. Maybe it's in my highlights, but we might do something like that to show you how I mean, I have a lot of cutters. It's like behind me there.
Yeah.
They're all in bins categorized. Let's say hearts. I have like 3 bins full of hearts because I never have enough hearts.
Right. I feel like you have a lot more cutters than I do.
Well, I think you are probably not as obsessed maybe with.
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, I'm not like buying them.
You don't need 50 different cutters for hard cutters. You just need a couple. I mean, there are lots of people you love. Just stick with it and protect it with everything you have.
Right.
And then I have lots of school cutters. Then I have transportation, where I have cars and trains and planes and all that. Then you have maybe I have birthday, so I have cakes there, candles, and all these cutters. I have a whole set of just snowman cutters. You can really do that. You can divide them in categories. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. We're going to wrap it up. Thanks for awesome lesson on how to make strawberries, and for all the tips, and also for all your tips, guys. We will be back next. I believe you are with me actually next week.
I am.
I think I'm 90% sure.
Let's see.
Let me just double check, because I think you are with me. I think. Okay, let's see. Schedule. Sorry, guys. So next week it's you. Yes, it's both of us. We will be back. Amber and I will be back next week on February 14th, Valentine's Day. So stay tuned and follow us on Instagram and everywhere, YouTube and Facebook, so you guys can see what we are doing, what's happening. And do you have your calendar posted?
I think, did Mar put it somewhere?
I think it's posted in Marlene's coffee shop. I'm not sure. But like I said,
every Tuesday, one of us will be here.
Yeah, every Tuesday at 1 a.m. We will let you know about the March 1st. Anyway, so let's wrap it up. We're just rambling.
Okay. Bye.
Have a great week. See you next Tuesday.
Bye.